Hi, my name is Miranda Gray, and I'm the author of the Spanish book Red Moon at Work and Business. This is probably one of the most important books I have written, and it is hugely appropriate for the situation we are in at the moment. We may not see it, but we women have a unique opportunity. With lockdowns and restrictions all over the world, more women are having to adapt to work from home part-time or full-time, and there is the potential for this to continue beyond the pandemic. Working from home gives us the unique opportunity to understand how we can tailor our day to match our natural abilities and needs. It gives us the opportunity to discover the talents and abilities we have, and to find out how to apply them to best effect. Suddenly, we have the freedom to work in the best way possible for us personally, without the restrictions of office hours and company expectations of what we do when. Most importantly, for women with a menstrual cycle, we can alter our work hours and tasks to fit in with our cycle phases. For the first time in the modern world, we women can work in alignment with our cycles. This may not seem hugely important until we understand the effect of the cycle and the amazing powerhouse of resources it offers women. Resources that we have never truly been able to explore, embrace, and apply in a practical manner before. We need to understand that our cycle influences how we think and perceive, our physical body, our feelings and needs, our expectations, our abilities and skills, and our creativity and intuitive insights. When we realize that our cycle is a cycle of waves of enhanced skills and abilities, it makes sense to work to the peaks of these waves. Using skills when they appear makes us more productive and more efficient, and it helps us to feel good. There is a balance in the cycle. As one skill set or energy declines, another ability or skill increases to take its place. Mother Nature gives structures and patterns that help species to live, grow, and expand. The menstrual cycle gives women 4 unique phases with accompanying abilities to enhance their capacity to be productive and creative, to become enhanced problem solvers, innovators, explorers and realizers, and to guide the path of humanity into the future. Whether we are thinking about the big picture and changing the world, changing the international corporate or company where we work, or the business that we run, or whether we are thinking about how we can get promotion or create a new income stream, everything starts on an individual basis. We need to experience personally how we can become more effective, create a better work-life balance, have more mental, physical, and emotional well-being, and also more joy, personal fulfillment, satisfaction, and love in the work that we do. The pandemic has shown us the importance of mental and emotional well-being and health. And to this I would add the importance of cyclic well-being, because for a woman with a cycle, cyclic well-being is emotional and mental well-being. The first step towards cycle-empowered business is to understand how we change during the month. There is nothing that is not influenced by our phase. We can fight our changes and override these changes, but this always comes at a cost, the creation of stress and tension. We can still do anything we wish in each of the phases, but we are given a gift to do certain things better. If we understand our changes, then we can start to alter our work practice, to do tasks when our energies and skill sets are optimized to these tasks. It creates the question, why are we doing things when they are difficult, when we could wait a week and they would be much easier? To notice our changes, I have suggested several analysis tools in the book. These are simple and quick tools to fill in as we do activities during the day, and they create a useful guide to our cycle abilities in practical circumstances. In the book, we investigate the 5 cycles that lie within our menstrual cycle. These are the physical energy cycle, the feeling cycle, the perceptual cycle, the needs cycle, the enhanced skills cycle. So once we are aware of our cycle, what do we do? If we are working from home, then we have a wonderful opportunity to experiment with how to change our work regime to be more aligned with our phases. We may not be able to change a deadline, but we will know which week we have heightened mental and physical energy and be able to work late. But we do not work in isolation, even if we are working with restrictions. We work with other women. It may be online, via the phone, or through Zoom. What if we start to think about the cycles of the women we work with or who we manage? Suddenly we realize that if we change the work structure to align with the menstrual cycle, then these women become a much wider resource of abilities and skills. If we want someone to explore what is wrong or could go wrong, then we ask a premenstrual woman because she has heightened threat awareness. But we could also ask her for the solution because her intuitive creativity is also enhanced. If we want a woman to take action or to plan something in a structured way, then we give the role to a woman who is in her pre-ovulation phase. And what develops naturally from this awareness of other women's cycles is female task sharing. It builds a structure where there is no inherent hierarchy, and tasks are given to women with the most appropriate enhanced skill set at the time. And we can take this concept the next step forwards, but this is not without raising social concerns. What if there was always a menstrual woman sitting in on a high-level board meeting? She would not be there to think structurally or to share impassioned views or creative ideas. Instead, her role would be to bring every decision back to the core mission statement of the company, which could be anything from making more money to improving people's lives to being an ethical business in all areas of activity. What if a premenstrual woman was always included in a health and safety discussion? Or a pre-ovulation woman in a planning meeting? Or an ovulating woman in a confrontational discussion? We would be using the enhanced skill sets of the cyclic women in the best possible way. But the accompanying social challenge is women letting people know their phase and the negative connotations that could be attributed to this by uninformed people. To change the world of work, to embrace the positive and enhanced skill sets of cyclic women, we need socially responsible companies to start actively asking their female employees what they need to be more effective and productive. Companies need to see that by becoming a cycle-friendly business, they will keep their talented young female staff and they will reduce time off due to stress. We have an opportunity. The world is having to change. Let's show what we can do when we work in a way that is in alignment with our cycles. And if a business does not respond, then perhaps we walk away from the old traditional form of work and we start our own cycle-friendly businesses. So thank you for your time. And I hope the book gives you lots of ideas on how to change your life and perhaps change the future. Thank you.